Hello and welcome back to Wanderland. For those of you that don't know, my name is Dallas.
And I'm David.
And we're here to invite you to come with us to this magical afternoon tea. We're here in Soho in London, and we're going to be having afternoon tea at the Wizards and Wands Exploratorium. So come along with us down the rabbit hole and we'll experience it together. Hello, we made it inside of, where are we?
We're in Wands and Wizard something.
The Wands and Wizards, the Wizards Exploratorium.
Exploratorium, that's
So we're going to have an afternoon tea here with a little bit of a magical difference. So, the first thing we're going to do, we picked out our own magic wand, and we decided on the unicorn one because who doesn't love a little bit of unicorn magic, right? Definitely.
Absolutely.
So once we got up here, we have a potions master, and he showed us all the different things to do, and David was able to use his magic to open up this fabulous chest that has all of the different tea ingredients, because the first thing we had to do was brew our own tea. And what kind of tea did you have?
So I had Earl Grey and
lemon and ginger.
Lemon and ginger and
lavender.
Lavender. I knew there was a scent. You know, when you get to a certain age, you kind of go lavender with everything. Yay.
Definitely. And then what I did, I had Rubios and lemon and ginger, and mine turned out pretty darn good as well. So that worked out very nicely. And then next, we had a selection of finger sandwiches. So you're not going to get a whole bunch here. It's not a very savory, heavy afternoon tea. We had two different kinds of sandwiches. The first one was ham and cheese on a little bit of a tomato bread, and that was good. Did you enjoy that?
It. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was very nice. It was very moist. There was nothing dry about it, I think, and they were a pretty good size too. I mean, yeah, pretty good size. And the second one was a cucumber and cream cheese, and it had a little bit of mint to it, which made it a little bit more refreshing than just your normal standard thing. But I'll tell you, the magical thing that I feel that I had was the gorgeous quiche. Oh my gosh. This quiche, what did it remind you of?
It reminded me of being back at school. When we had school, we had big, massive pieces of quiche.
He must have gone to a posh school, I think, you know. Quiche.
And quiche and with chips, obviously, because I'm British, so everything was with chips at school. You had maths and chips, English and chips, French and chips.
Everything!
PE chips.
But this quiche was so delightful. It was just a cheesy, eggy, and mushroom quiche. And it had a nice, flaky little shell. There was no soggy bottom at all. It was delicious. But it was good, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I could have had 5.
Chips, obviously, but
I could have had 5 of those quiches with a lovely glass of white wine or 2. What do you think? Wouldn't that be good? It was still warm too.
To be honest.
It was warm and lovely.
Yeah.
But all in all, that so far, very nice. I'm enjoying my time here. It's a very unique atmosphere. They've got the blinds down, so it's a little dark, and the whole place is completely packed. I mean, how many tables would you say here? About 8? Maybe 8 tables?
6. There's 6 on this floor.
6 on this
and
floor?
there's another floor below, so they probably got the same here. So maybe 12 tables in total?
Yeah, but for this time slot, which you have a time slot when you're doing it, it's completely full. So remember to make your afternoon tea reservations. It's very important. I need to tell you, very, very thankfully was invited out to do this afternoon tea for you guys. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and we're having a great time.
I'm having a great time.
It's rather magical, if you know what I mean. Very nice. We've got a lovely potions master. He's bringing us through the whole process. It's a very time-centered activity, I think. You're sat down and he tells you what has to go. So we're off to another portion. It is now halftime, so I want you to take a look around this restaurant or around this lovely little historic tea house, and we will get ready for halftime with our scones. So we'll see you in a moment.
And I just point out that I am being watched.
What do you mean watched by?
I'm being watched by a child that's 4 foot away from me, staring at me, and I don't know why. It's very, it's not conducive.
Our wizard extraordinaire just passed off 3 vials and also a clear glass teapot. And we were also given 3 different jars. I don't know what's in them. Troll toenails in here. Oh my god.
Now, the grayish blue powder, that comes from a humanoid night stalker.
Night Stalker.
Ooh.
A Night Stalker.
What creature?
Werewolf.
Very closely linked back to
Vampire.
there we are.
Woohoo!
Vampires.
Vampires'
A
ashes.
chap used to live in our basement. It's completely accidental, but we'll come back to that as well. The final container, the reddish brown powder. This comes from a fiery flying beast. What could this be then? I'm not very good wrestling with dragons, ask my ex.
Dragons.
Very close though.
Ooh. Phoenix. Sorry.
She shouted out for you.
Sorry.
Sardine.
Sorry.
Phoenix feathers. Brown.
Bad me.
These cannot be phoenix ashes because, as I'm sure you all know, phoenixes burst into place at the end of their life cycle. And if you were to sweep up some of its ashes, it could not be reborn. So these are his feathers that I've plucked. Very, very ethically, I assure you.
All right, so David is going to take every of these containers and he's going to put them in the one tea bag. Here we go. Zap it on in.
Once you have created your lovely tea bag, there is a glass teapot at the base of your tea tree. I'd love you to
I will get it.
pop it in there, fill that with some hot water, and do a bit of British magic and bob your tea bag up and down.
David is doing his bobbing right now and it's changing different colors. Look at that. Very nice.
Ah, that is perfect. That's exactly what you found.
You did it well.
Bobbing.
Yep.
There we
You did
are.
it well.
Which
Yeah.
we're good at 2 very good things in England, bobbing tea bags and queuing.
There you go.
Yes, you are.
We are.
Yes, you
We see a
are.
queue, that's it, we're in the back of it.
Definitely.
Don't care what it's for.
Potion making that we're doing here is known as transfiguration.
Transfiguration time.
Alter something.
Ooh.
In our case, we will be altering some secret ingredients, but we'll come back. I'm going to teach you a very simple and rudimentary light charm. If you will take a wand
Take a 1.
The spell goes as follows. Ecto vire, and then tap the symbol of the teapot beneath your teapot.
Ecto vire.
Woo!
Oh, there we go.
But what you are all creating here is a pot of pure magic. This is magical essence distilled into liquid form. This is the sort of magic that flows through all living beings, but especially through monsters.
We found
Now,
it.
there
We
is
found
a
it.
reason that we are doing this after tea and not.
So what we're going to do now is David is going to pour some of the blue potion equally within the other 3 glasses. So let's see how he does. What we have made is
They don't taste good. There's flavor.
a love potion,
What's it taste like, Hadley?
intelligence potion,
Let
and
me try it. We should all try it before you ask them.
about 10 to 15 minutes more of immortality. So the scone was really delicious. It was so much better than Buckingham Palace. Do you remember that one? Yes. Very golden, very delightful. It was absolutely flaky and perfect. A lovely, lovely scone. I have a macaroon with a pipette right here. Looks like a chocolate one. So what I'm going to do is squeeze it all in there. See what happens. That is gorgeous.
To be out of the rain.
It's like a chocolate macaroon, but it's completely soft inside. Absolutely lovely. And the pipette, I would say it's a little bit of raspberry in there, but yeah, a lovely, lovely, unique way to have a macaroon. So our next little treat is a lovely
Okay, I'm going to
little
be right
cupcake.
here.
It looks like it's just going to be a vanilla cupcake with a bit of chocolate on top. So let's give it a go. The cupcake was really nice. It almost tasted like a sponge with cream, like a Twinkie, but with lovely whipped frosting on the top. It wasn't terribly sickly. It was actually very nice. So good job. We have one more sweet to go, and then we are done. So that was the best treat of all. That was like a little lemon meringue pie. Absolutely glorious, nice and tart. They have the whipped meringue on top.
Superb.
It was
Thank you.
perfect. I really, really, really enjoyed that. You know, all of the food has been fantastic. There wasn't too much. There wasn't not enough. It was actually
Do it the other way as
perfect.
well.
And I'm so glad I got a chance to do this here.
Oh, yes, please.
So what did we think about the Wizards Exploratorium? Oh my gosh, I had such a great time. Did you?
It was good fun. It was great storytelling. It was you could really get into what was going on, and yeah, it was nice with the special effects as well.
It was great. The interactiveness of it, and our host, our wizard Jack, he was fabulous. You can really tell that he enjoys what he does, and it really transpires to everything, and it gets a lot of excitement, I think. Did we love it? I loved it. I really loved it, and I would definitely say come here. If you want a magical afternoon tea, it's unlike anything that I've ever done before, and I think it's well worth it if you are in the London area.
Oh yeah.
And definitely, I will leave the link down below in the description, how to book, and make sure you book plenty of time. You can also book extras if you want different magical potions like adult beverages and things like that. They do offer that as well. So yes, I would be back I would definitely be back. I'm curious to see if they have anything for Christmas. You never know.
Oh, that'd be so good.
It would be sweet.
That'd
be really
good
sweet.
for Christmas.
But beyond that, thank you once again, Wizards Exploratorium here in Soho, for inviting us out. We really had a great time. And thank you guys very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time down the rabbit hole. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.